Hey guys. So, I'm going to explain your new notebook test so that it makes sense before you take it, and then you can ask me any questions prior to. So, why is it changing? We changed the format for it so that you can be prepared for your seventh grade social studies test because they'll be all short answer and they're just going to be set up the same way that we're going to do your notebook tests from here on out. So the basics that you need to know is that it's only open-end questions. There's not going to be multiple choice or fill in the blank or matching like there has been in the past. You can still use your notebook to help you write your answers, and you're going to have to answer in at least 5 to 7 sentences. And you're going to be using the APE strategy that we learned when we did the Women in Ancient Civilizations Think and Write, where you answer the question, show your proof, and then explain your thinking. And that'll be in the first task. And then your second and third task for your question is you're going to be identifying your sources. So that's the page number and the title of your notebook or the worksheet page that you used. And then you need a direct quote from your notebook to help support your answer. So what does it look like? We're going to do it in SchoolNet. So then you can type in your answers and use spell check and all that stuff to make sure your answer is good to go. So it's going to look like this. It'll pop up for the question. It'll give you all the directions. And then when you press next, your text box will pop up. And just in case you forget what you're supposed to be doing, you can click right under where you can see where the arrow is pointing under question 1. It'll give you the directions over again, and then you'll type your answer in the box below. And then in the second part, it'll say activity B, 2 of 3. So that's your second task. You're going to type in your direct quote from the sheet or the sheets that you're using. And it doesn't have to actually be like a quote somebody said. It can be any quote from the worksheet, just a plain old sentence. It doesn't, just because it says a quote, it doesn't have to be something somebody said. And then the last task will be for you to type your page number and then the title. So you can have the example of doing number 5, hierarchy in Egypt, as your answer. The last few things that you need to know is that it's now a test, not a quiz. So instead of counting as a minor grade, it will be now a major grade. You're going to get all of the questions ahead of time as your study guide. So you'll know all 4 questions that you're going to see next Tuesday. And then there's not a specific page that you have to use to answer your question. If there's 2 pages on samurais and the question's asking you about samurais, you can use either of them to answer the question as long as they're going to help you answer the question the best that you can. And then you'll still have the whole class period, and again, you'll get to use your notebook. If you have any more questions after watching this, just write them down, and we can talk about it Friday and Monday during our warm-up time.